Hey, what is up guys, it's Motion Aquarius and I'm going to be showing you guys how I control my recoil settings. So, my favorite gun is the R9 for now, this beautiful skin. And for those of you who don't know, if you're like, even though if you're bad at shots, what I used to do back in the day when I couldn't control my recoil, I would move left and right. I would literally just move left and right and it will become a habit. One thing that I like is if you move left and right, yeah, you're not always gonna be on target, but you're gonna be a difficult target to hit, you know? And once you move, like honestly, if you move left and right, for some reason you hit more of your shots. I have no idea how it works, but yeah, half the time, half the time when you guys see me fight, like in the videos, it looks like I'm standing still, but in reality, I'm moving left and right. I'm trying to gain as much as momentum as possible. I'm sure you guys noticed that once I play, I always move left and right. I always hip fire, and the main reason why I hip fire is you become a faster target. And if you become a faster target, you become a harder target to hit. So always try to practice using your hip fire as well. And with this is what I like about my button settings. If you guys have not checked out my button settings, try them out. If you guys don't like them, I'm not sure what else to tell you, but I use L2 to crouch, and I use my technical ability as circle right now. So all you guys have to do is move left and right and crouch with L2, so it makes it easier. So you guys don't need a scuff control for this. Like to play Apex, you don't need a scuff control. All you need is a regular control. With my button layout, once you get used to it, you won't need a scuff control. Don't be wasting enough money for this. This is an easy alternative. Also, I did say that I don't use Bangalore, but I could use Bangalore. For the people, the only problem about this is that if you press circle, you gotta use your right analog stick to aim it, you know. But what I do with Bangalore is I play claw with her. So once I use her, I play claw with her specifically, and then I aim where I'm gonna be. Well, I let that go on accident, but that's the only issue. And that's it. That's literally the only issue. But I still use Bangalore from time to time. I think she's an amazing legend, and I think she's really useful. So let's see. Let's do that. You see. So about the crouch spamming. So even though you crouch spam, one thing about crouch spamming is every time you crouch spam, you become even though you become a harder target to hit, your aim just goes everywhere. So try to focus on the little doll or the dummy, and try to land all your shots together, you know. And just try to be consistent with it. Also, one thing that I also do is when I'm bored, I aim and I crouch. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Because sometimes when you crouch, like bad players usually aim like in the bottom, and you end up crouching right into the head. So just be careful with that. So that's one of my settings, but that's one way I use this as an aim trainer. But this is another way I go to aim. This is another practice method that I do. Literally just stand behind this rock and just try to hit the box as consistent as possible with no attachments. Just keep doing that and try to gain control of your gun. Literally, I know like my aim is not the best all the way from here, but you guys see me drill people from across the map. Well, not really across the map, but 1v1 situations. I rarely lose my 1v1s, and if I do, it's basically because I have like a bad loadout, or it's just unlucky, or I get third party. But this is honestly a great method for you to get used to your weapons. Also, one trick that I've always done as well is, so I try to move in the opposite direction of what they're aiming. So let's say this is an enemy. I try to move in the opposite direction. If let's say this is me right now, I'm trying to predict where he's gonna be going, but I'm always trying to go to the opposite direction of what the enemy is shooting at, you know. So let's say if the enemy is moving towards my left, I go towards my right, and if the enemy is moving to my right, I go towards the left, so I catch him off guard. So let's see. I'll just keep practicing that, you know. Run towards him and just hit fire, you know. Just try to get used to it. Also, you can move around, you know, whatever you want. You can move left and right. Just point is to try to be unpredictable, you know. Also, if you ever get bored, I used to do these a lot with the wingman, but I've been playing competitive recently, solo queuing. Sometimes I'll play with my friends, but when I'll play pubs for fun, I'll just practice with my wingman shots. Oh, let's see. Well, this thing used to be in the middle, so I'll just practice doinking. I guess in the wingman, yeah, I guess you could use your attachments, so you try to hit all targets. See? Try to hit headshots as well. The only thing I don't like about Apex or my PS4 is every time I shoot with the wingman, like my frames just absolutely die. Like I could be aiming right in the head and like my frames would just die for no reason. It's a terrible experience, man. Just try to get as many headshots as possible. Like, I don't know if you guys seen some of my wingman clips. Like sometimes I usually hit all my shots, and it's mainly because I'm just flicking the whole time. Literally just flicking the whole time I shoot. Sometimes I get bored, I just try to move as much as possible, you know. Be spontaneous. So that's another aim trainer. Also, another thing that I noticed that people don't do is when you're sliding down a hill, don't just slide like this. Don't just slide and let it rip. Just slide and jump, because when you jump you gain more velocity and you gain another G slide sometimes because of the slope of the hill. So make sure you do that. Every time you're getting shot by enemies, make sure to slide and jump, and you gain a little boost, you know. So yeah guys, basically just try to be in the firing range for a couple minutes, maybe like 10 or 20 minutes, and you'll instantly get better. You guys will see progress, motion in progress. All right, you guys will end up having progress. Okay, don't ever give up. Just keep practicing. It's like soccer. It's like any type of sport. Pretend this game is a sport, which it is. It's the Apex Legends games, but pretend this is a sport, and you cannot go in the game without warming up. Try to warm up, try to do your stretches, and try to get used to the flow of the game before you go into a competitive match. Alright guys, try to maintain your aim at all costs and just keep practicing. Alright lads, it's motion in progress, and take care lads. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm an honest man. You guys have seen my gameplay and enjoyed them, but I guarantee you guys, these are the best Apex Legends settings. Thinking about buying a scope controller? I'll stop you right there. I have been in so many crouch spammers and sweats with these controllers, and I'm tired. I'm tired of pretending these settings aren't goated, because they are. Try them out and use that L2 button, because once you get used to that, it will be just fine. The only downside is you can't use Bangalore, but it's okay. I stopped using Bangalore, and I'm also learning how to use Claw. So once you use Claw, it's a win-win for you. And one more thing. If you guys still don't believe me, watch all of my montages and tell me these don't do miracles. It's your boy Motion in Progress.
sight. Throw in the Arc Star.